They call it flexibility. I call it abuse. Welcome to the gig economy, where your rent depends on an app, your dignity depends on reviews, and your future depends on whether the algorithm likes you today. The so-called future of work is nothing but an old scam repackaged. Politicians, corporations, and tech gurus love to brag about the freedom of gig work. But the truth? It isn't freedom. It's exploitation. The illusion starts with marketing. They sell you the dream: be your own boss. Work when you want. Unlimited flexibility. Sounds good, right? But reality smacks you in the face fast. That freedom means you're glued to your phone, waiting for the next ping that might cover tonight's dinner or rent. The gig economy didn't liberate workers. It made them disposable. Delivery riders, rideshare drivers, cleaners, cannon fodder in the race to the bottom. And when things go wrong? No sick leave. No insurance. No stability. Just silence from the platform that bragged about empowering you. Immigrants are overrepresented in these jobs. They ride in the rain, clean offices at night, and deliver food for pennies. But on top of the lousy pay, they face racism. From customers. From locals. Sometimes even from the very platforms that profit off their labor. A bad rating from one angry client? Congratulations, your income just got slashed. That's how fragile the system is. And then there's the UK 0 hours contracts. I lived it. They called it flexibility, but it was abuse, plain and simple. Imagine going to bed not knowing if you'll have work tomorrow. Or if you can pay rent. Or even buy food. That's not freedom. That's punishment. Every month felt like gambling with survival. Some weeks, you made just enough. Other weeks, you sank deeper into debt. And while workers scrape by, companies play their own dirty games. Shadow accounts in Cyprus, Malta, Luxembourg. They dodge taxes, present themselves as squeaky clean, then collapse overnight, leaving workers stranded with unpaid wages. Meanwhile, executives walk away rich. First-class flights, bonuses intact. Workers? Left with nothing. Here's the core of the illusion: flexibility. But flexibility for whom? Not the worker. The flexibility is for companies. They can flood the market with labor, cut pay, and drop you without warning. Workers adapt. Companies profit. That's the entire system in one sentence. This isn't just about money. It's about dignity. How do you build a life when every day feels like rolling dice? The constant anxiety eats at you. You stop planning. You stop dreaming. You stop believing in tomorrow. Gig work doesn't free you. It traps you in survival mode. And survival mode isn't living. It's barely existing. The gig economy isn't an accident. It's not a bug in the system. It is the system. A deliberate choice by corporations and politicians to strip protections, lower wages, and shift all risk onto workers. And they dare to call it innovation. Innovation? No. It's regression. Serfdom wrapped in a shiny app. And this isn't just a UK issue. It's global. Delhi, New York, London, same scam, different cities. Food delivery in India. Ride-hailing in the US, cleaning gigs in Europe. Everywhere the story is the same. Workers shoulder all the risk. Companies collect all the reward. And when workers push back, they're told to be quiet. To be grateful for the opportunity. Opportunity? To be overworked, underpaid, and spat on? Some opportunity. And of course, the politicians swoop in with their favorite trick: endless talk. Conferences, speeches, reports about improving working conditions. Empty words. Nothing changes. Because if they wanted change, they'd regulate. They'd force companies to give security, benefits, dignity. But they don't. Because they're in on it. They profit too. So here's the truth: the gig economy isn't the future of work. It's the death of it. A system built to squeeze workers dry while pretending it's giving them freedom. Freedom without stability isn't freedom. It's just chaos marketed as opportunity. We don't need more speeches. We don't need more hashtags. We don't need more empty promises. What we need are real solutions. Real protections. Real change. Because if not me, who? If not us, who will demand it? One voice. One fight. One future.